on the way we feel about someone or the way we allow ourselves to be treated by someone. Hey family, so the energy from Spirit this week is do what's needed. Feels like we are very much talking about people who are in a habit of doing things a certain way or doing things because they feel like they have to, but actually it's not serving you. So this week is about creating boundaries for ourselves and going, does this truly feel like it's something that needs doing? In which case, obviously, do it. Like if you have to walk your kids to school, obviously do that. Otherwise, look at things and go, am I just doing this out of habit? Is this because this is the way it's always been done? Is this because this is just what I've seen other people do? Maybe you are swayed by seeing other people online doing things in a certain way. So this week we're going to look at what we do and we're going to go, is this a habit or is this something that actually needs doing? This could be part of your business, it could be part of your relationship, your growth work, your healing work. It could be something to do with your parenting. I know that my collective here is quite diverse, so just go with whatever your instinct is around this. One of the phrases Spirit said was undoing and letting go. So undo that habit and let it go. But to be able to do that, first of all, you have to figure out what the habit is. So this week, let's have a look into our habits. I've got some gorgeous new cards, Nature's Whispers. So excited to use them. So let's see what Spirit has for us this week. Spirit, what do we need to know? What do we need to hear for the week ahead, please? Oh, thank you. Lovely. Okay, so the first card that's come out is the Illumination card. So this is calling on us to do exactly that, to illuminate where we are overdoing things, doing things perhaps in an old way or in a wrong way or in a way that doesn't feel right for us anymore. It feels like it's going to be something that we're almost not even aware that we do it, possibly. You know, when you've been driving for a long time, you can just do it without thinking and it's just a habit. It feels like whatever this thing is that we're going to undo, unhook and let go, it's something that's going to be quite ingrained into us. So we're going to have to be really quite aware this week of where we are holding ourselves back in some way, of finding a new way forward that's going to be better for us. And this card is showing the moon, so it could be around emotional connections, the way we are with people. Maybe we need to find some boundaries to put in place. Where are certain people in your life potentially holding your progress back? Yeah, around people and the habits you have in place around different people. The second card that's come forward is Perfect Setting. We're almost painting our life now as to how we want it to be, how we want it to feel. But to do that, we have to have the right colours, we have to have the right inspiration, we have to be coming from the right place to be able to create the world that we want, create the life we want. And if we're still working with old paints, old inspirations, maybe an old canvas that's got some holes in it, we're not going to get what we want out of what we're doing. It's really interesting because this card has got a sunrise in it, whereas the other one had the moon. So it does feel like we're kind of stepping out of this old way into this new way. This is asking us to maintain our childlike spirit. This is definitely about letting go, about being freer with the way we are, the way we behave, the way we speak, the way we think. Habits can be very ingrained and they can make us be quite set in our ways, and I think this is just Spirit's way of saying if we're wanting to take a new path, we need to look to a new way of doing things, and childlike spirit is perfect for that. They always have their eyes open, they're always looking for the next thing, the new thing, the sparkliest thing. And actually this week, letting go of the old thing that's maybe a bit dusty and kind of had its day could be really beneficial for us. This is Eight of Fire. This is events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. So we're at a really exciting point, it feels like, this week in our year. Things are shifting. Last week we were looking at limiting beliefs and letting go of limiting beliefs. So let me know in the comments if you did uncover a limiting belief. I certainly felt like at the very beginning of the week, it really felt like I kind of dipped into quite a lot of stuff that suddenly came up almost out of nowhere. And as the week went on, I feel like it sort of settled in. But this is really lovely. So this is asking us now to just know, just to have that faith that things are moving ahead, even if you feel like perhaps things aren't going as fast as you like. Old ways of doing things will definitely slow you down. We just dropped another card, Five of Water. So this is interesting. So things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilt milk. So this card is showing, you know, this kind of shadowy depth, but it's got this light just starting to come into it. It's something, the habit that we're going to be looking at is something to do with emotions, our emotions, the way we are with some people or in some situations, that we just need to get 838 on the timer there just for confirmation that this is correct. It is going to be around our emotions, and we need to put the light on the way we feel about someone or the way we allow ourselves to be treated by someone. That definitely feels like that relates to that. And we will do a healing around this as well. Is there any more confirmation or clarity around this, please, Spirit? Just heard no, so. Anything else for the week ahead, please? Anything that we need to know? Seven of Cups in reverse speaks to us now choosing from a wider expanse than just the limited options that we've been giving ourselves up till now. The world is truly abundant, and in reverse it's just saying that we are basically not picking from the whole buffet at the moment, but we can, if we can just see where we are allowing ourselves to be kept small. And that feels like that's a really good place to end that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a separate Reiki healing for enabling us to be more emotionally open, to be able to connect in, find where we are, perhaps keeping ourselves small, and allow ourselves to grow this week in our own strength. So this will be around confidence, but let's see where Spirit takes us in that healing. Do follow along if you don't already for our weekly card reading and matching healing session. I also do daily videos every day. If you'd like to book a one-to-one intuitive Reiki session with me, then do so using the link on screen now, or you can buy me a coffee using the link below this video. Thank you so much for your support. I love having you here. Thank you so much for your comments and your likes and your shares. It means so much to me. This whole thing is just magic in reality for me. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the healing.